behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming up in just a moment, but before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons below you there, and you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And as always, you're welcome to leave a comment on the comment section below there, and pay attention to the description part because it'll have contact info, and that contact info will be in the closing credits as well, so I hope you'll stay tuned for all that. From Augusta, Georgia, we have Tiffinie Neal. She's a very awesome artist. I think you're going to agree. We're going to get to that in a second, but here's another word from the Caden Gordon Show, so don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Augusta, Georgia, we have Tiffinie Neal with us today. Thanks for joining us, Tiffinie.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here today. So what's your story as far as when you started music? I mean, I'm sure you always wanted to be an artist since you were a little kid. Maybe it came much later. Maybe it's even deeper than that. Go ahead and tell us your story, though.
Okay, so I wanted to be in music when I saw my mom on Soul Train.
Oh.
My mom danced on Soul Train. This was actually just a little bit before she had me, but she was a very prominent model in the Compton area. And so when I seen that, and then I seen all her pictures, I was like, I want to be like my mom. So thankfully, the Faces of Rap Mothers came along, and I was able to accomplish a lot through them. So I'm very thankful for Miss Candy for allowing me to be a part of the Faces of Rap Mothers.
Okay, yes, and we want to thank Candy that she mentioned. She's the one that arranged all this, so I wanted to give her a shout out there. But anyway, yeah, that's a great story, and it's good to have a celebrity mom, so to speak, because since your mom was on TV there. So.
Yes, and then now I'm in the actress era, so I want to become an actress. So I've been blessed to do a multiple of different things, and so but actually my apologies, but yes, I wanted to become an actress. So that's what I'm doing now, is into some acting things that I have my feet in. So I have my hands in a little bit of everything: the music industry, spokesmodel, model, actress, music. So I mean, life doesn't get any better.
Well, that's good. I wish you good luck with everything like that. And
thank you.
Well, what were some of the artists that you kind of liked when you were growing up? Your inspirations.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure there's a lot of legends that come to mind, but
Diana Ross.
Mm-hmm.
There's Whitney Houston. More in the recent era. The Shirelles. Goodness, there's so many. James Brown, of course.
Right.
Wow. Luther. Just coming up with so many right now. Just a lot. It's just a lot of talented, multi-talented people. And then in the movie industry, we have Tyler Perry and all of those, Oprah Winfrey, just all of these people, is a whole inspiration, especially to young ladies and young gentlemen that's growing up in this era, for them to make their dreams come true.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the Shirelles in a long time. I remember those groups, back in the 50s and 60s and that. So, yeah, they were good. And all those others you mentioned. I can tell a little bit of that in your sound, too. So, why don't you tell everybody where we can find you? I'm sure it's in all streaming platforms, but tell everybody about the social media and official websites you have. I'm sure they would like to check you out there as well.
Okay, you can find me on Facebook under Tiffinie Neal, and that's Tiffiney. My last name is Neal, Neal. You can also find me on Facebook under Amore Miss Hollywood. That's my modeling name. And then you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter and or X now. Um, and I think that's about it. I really don't have a ton of social media, but I like to devote as much time to the platforms that I do have.
Okay, and you're on streaming as well, obviously.
Yes.
Like Apple Music, Amazon Music, so forth.
Yes. You can find me definitely there. Yes.
Okay, well, go check her out on all those social media and streaming sites. I know she would love you for that. And why don't you go ahead and tell me the name of the song we're going to watch and the story behind it, because I'm sure it's a great story behind the song.
Yeah, it's actually it's my sister Meek Mills. I'm actually up there supporting her in this song, and so I'm just doing some dancing in the background. I've also been nominated for an award this year, which Mr. Miller is going to give me because I almost neglected to mention him. But Mr. Travis Miller is having the 2025 West Coast Hip Hop Awards in Seattle, Washington this year. And so I went last year in 2024 in Victorville. And so this year we're in Seattle, Washington. So he's invited us again, the Faces of Rap Mothers and myself. So this year I will be receiving an award.
Okay, yeah, and I think I'll have a small part in that hip hop awards there in the well, what you just mentioned. Candy is also part of that thing too. So
Yes,
I'm
yes.
hoping to have a little bit of that excitement going on in that. But anyway, we're going to get to that song in a minute. But Tiffinie, we thank you so much for being on today. Come back anytime you want to plug something new. Maybe we'll have it back on again sometime.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you. So anyway, let's go right to the song and tell us the title of the song again.
It's by Meek.
Uh,
Meek. Yes, it's one of my sisters from
Okay.
the Faces of Rap Mothers.
Okay. Well, here it is, and it starts right now.
Sophisticated, some have attitudes. The designer brought too many fits, now we don't know what to choose. If you disrespect a rap mother, you'll never be comfortable. Book, see we've advanced now, we pray before we move. If we gave you a second chance, cause we got something to lose. Just respect us when we meet so we can keep it out the news. CEO and founders, baby, we ain't got no time to lose. Now he say, hey, can't do that to you.